Hey guys, and what is up? Welcome to part 3 of Money in the Bank. Quite a stacked episode here. 2 tag team matches and the triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship. Now, starting the night off, or the part off, is none other than the Revival, Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder, coming down to this ring after, their good old friend Randy Orton was kind of screwed out of the spot in the in the WWE Championship here at Money in the Bank. And they decided, hey, why don't we do you a favor? We'll help you out. They ended up attacking AJ Styles, and then after that, it was like, okay, Randy, you got your friends. AJ has his friends, and then the Good Brothers came out. Earlier tonight, they came out and attacked Randy Orton, put him through a table. Randy Orton still ended up winning that match, but still, Good Brothers, they're on kind of a path to destruction. They attacked Randy, AJ attacked Randy, AJ and Randy obviously had their match tonight, and Dash and Scott, my boys, the Revival, here to get revenge. As you got Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, the Good Brothers, the OC, the Bullet Club, whatever you want to call them, are here out to, I don't want to say defend the name, but kind of support the cause of the Bullet Club, the AJ Styles Club, the whatever you want to call it here. Tag team action, Raw Tag Team Championship. Either men could win, honestly. Pretty even match. Both teams are very, very decorated. The Revival had a stint here in the WWE, left, went to AEW, then came back to WWE after AEW was blown up. Yeah. Yep, AEW doesn't exist. It got blown up. Exploded. Welcome to WWE. Vince McMahon, his craziness went too much. Didn't take his daily meds, and he blew up AEW. Just sent a nuke, blew them up. So they don't have a company anymore. Tony Khan is now a homeless man living on the streets of Jacksonville, and everybody who was in AEW is now a free agent. And WWE brought back Revival because Revival wanted to keep on fighting. They didn't want to do no flips, just fists. And here they are getting ready to back that up in the Raw Tag Team Championship match. Money in the Bank. Big fight feel, kind of. I mean, that was last episode. But either way, here we go. Carl Anderson is going to start it off along with Scott Dawson here, as Carl running straight in with a Luthez press, laying those punches, going for a quick pin right away, thinking that's enough to put it out, showing him that he don't need flips either, because he just sent some fists straight into Scott's face. Scott rolling out of the way. I don't even know why I'm called Scott. Usually it's Dawson. Go by Dawson, but Dawson throwing him into the turnbuckle there and just kind of tossing him into the center of the ring. Now, both teams have had great success in and outside of the WWE. If it wasn't for Vince McMahon blowing up AEW, I'm sure the Revival would have been very, very successful there, as Carl Anderson drops him with a gut buster right there. Now, I mean, the Bullet Club, Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, they were also at Impact Wrestling. They weren't safe either. Vince McMahon also blew them up. So right now, the only wrestling companies that exist is WWE and WWE. That's it. WWE and NXT. NXT it's part of WWE. But Impact Wrestling also got nuked. Vince McMahon nuked it. Just big boom, sent off a bomb. It was quite sad. Everyone survived, but the companies had to retire. Not good there, as big punches are being thrown in between Carl Anderson and Scott Dawson here. Scott Dawson with the advantage right there, putting Carl Anderson on the dot. Now, the only thing against the Revival here, their weakness, is neither of them are very big. The big wrestlers are great fighters, but they are not big, and if Luke Gallows gets in this match, he could be in control for quite some time and whoop some kick-ass, shout out Stone Cold. As the assisted leg drop right there helps out the Revival as they start to key off on Carl Anderson. Big spinning neck breaker there. Going for the cover is Dash Wilder, who just got tagged into the match. Kick out of one of Carl Anderson, though. Doesn't even feel the effects of what he's been taking in his punishment so far. Now, Big LG getting ready to get in this match, hopefully soon. Hopefully Carl Anderson can get an attack, because that could be the difference maker in this match. I mean, Luke Gallows is a big man. He's a strong force. Carl Anderson rolling away, could have tagged himself out there, but he's going to grab Dash and actually bring him to the corner. Dash escapes just in the nick of time. He could have been on the receiving end of maybe a giant boot of Luke Gallows. There's a huge enziguri, catches Carl Anderson off guard, causes him to roll out to the center of the ropes. Not the center of the ropes, the side of the ropes. Dash says, no way, you staying in this match, you getting back in this ring, as he hits a huge suplex from the outside, bringing him back into the ring. Dash grabbing him by the head, kind of showing him some moves. Carl escapes, big super kick, laying out Dash Wilder, and now it's time for LG Luke Gallows, so formerly a part of the Straight Edge Society. I mean, if you guys have been watching wrestling for that long, you would have already known that, but here he is back with the WWE after going to Impact, winning the Impact Tag titles, and then returning to the WWE, and the big man's already getting hit, and kind of wow, okay, strong man Dash Wilder just flung him in the air. Now, if you guys are new to the channel and you are enjoying the pay-per-view, enjoying the video, all that good stuff, maybe not enjoying the video right now, but you watch it some more, you'll enjoy it some more. If you enjoyed it at any part of the video, or you just want to support a homie out, drop a like, leave a sub if you're new, make this channel grow. Let's try to hit 900 by the end of the month of January. That would be huge, and I would appreciate that a ton. Just a ton. You know, we're bringing in all this WWE to the channel. As a huge tag is made by the Revival. Dropped is Luke Gallows, putting him in what looks to be a... Oh, ow. His knee, ow. That was like a weird sharpshooter variant. And then a big cut to the leg. Kind of trying to take out those knees of the big man. I mean, big men can't walk if their knees don't work. Oh my god. Scott Dawson picking him up in an Irish white noise type slam there, is bringing him to a sitting up position. Where's Dash going for here? Big kick to the stomach. Just showing no mercy, really. Just kind of laying it into there as he tags in none other than Dash. Coming right back in. Dash going to try to steal the pin, get the pin for his win, and kick out by one by Luke Gallows. Luke Gallows doesn't seem to be phased here. I mean, he's a big dude. It's going to take a lot to take a big dude out. I don't know if you guys ever try to fight a big dude, but it takes a lot to take a big dude out. And Dash right there, could not pick him up, gets dropped. Luke dodging the flying forearm, and a big right uppercut to the throat of Dash Wilder. Dash back on his feet here as Luke Gallows is Irish whipping him into the corner, tagging in the machine gun Carl Anderson back right here, looking for oh my god, that's the thing. Luke Gallows shouting at him, go for the pin, kick out at 2. You're kidding me. The Revival are still in this. How? How does he kick out of that and just stay alive right there? Shout out to the Good Brothers, man. Just honestly, they fighting hard. Quick tags here, slammed in the turnbuckle. They're not letting them get any offense whatsoever there. It's running straight in the big boot is Dash Wilder. We're having some technical difficulties here. Sorry. Big spinning drop kick right there by Dash. As or not Dash. Dash rolled out. Scott is fighting. Hits a big uppercut, raking the eyes of Luke Gallows, and another big uppercut as Luke Gallows is slowly starting to take a lot of hits here and not hitting back, as Scott is just punching the shit out of him, honestly. As Luke Gallows gets the big hot tag right there, running drop kick by Carl Anderson. Rolling out of the way is Scott Dawson, but running straight back into him, picking up in between the legs. Another Irish noise type scoop slam right there, reminding me of the Razor's Edge, not just the Irish slam or whatever the frick Sheamus calls it. As Scott Dawson bringing Carl Anderson back to his feet with a big quick suplex right there. They don't need no flips. They just got fists and suplexes. That's all they need when they're the Revival. As he goes for a big, I don't even know how to explain. They just took the hell out of his knees. His knees broken, gone, crunched. As he goes for the pin here. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 by Carl Anderson. As Dash Wilder runs in the ring and kind of just drops Luke Gallows right here. Scott Dawson going for a bridging suplex right there for the pin. Could he have it here? 1, 2, kick out again. Dash and Scott both can't believe it. As Luke Gallows is back in the ring, and he's going back on the outside. His help really wasn't much right there. Big backbreaker by Scott Dawson. It's Carl Anderson. Another hot tag right there. Not a good timing for you to gloat, Scott Dawson, as you were on the receiving end of a big clothesline by Luke Gallows. Luke Gallows avoiding the big move right there with a couple punches. Another Luthez press landing some punches of his own straight in the face of Scott Dawson. But Scott Dawson playing a little bit of possum. And kicking Luke Gallows straight in the face as Luke is trying to recover into the corner. Big punches right there. Luke reverses it. Luke is sending him into the corner with some head bashes, slamming the head of Scott Dawson into that turnbuckle. This man's going to have vertigo, a concussion. Who knows, man? Going for the pin is Luke Gallows. It's a big man to push off you. Shoulders are covered. 1, 2. Kick out at like 1-ish, 2-ish. Couldn't really tell there. As Luke Gallows raising Scott Dawson back to his feet. No! Reversed big gut punch. Another clothesline by Scott Dawson, blowing this man down like it's the Three Pigs and the houses. Big Bad Wolf blowing the houses down right there as Scott Dawson kind of throwing him into the corner. He's calling for something right there. You just saw that by the big throat punch. Throwing him to the top. Scott Dawson's really going all out, putting this man on the top turnbuckle. Dash Wilder's tweaking. Oh my God! A huge suplex by Scott Dawson. Luke Gallows is on the outside, absolutely destroyed, and honestly, it looks like Scott can win the match here. He just needs to get Luke into the ring as he sends Luke straight into the turnbuckle. That's not quite the ring, my man. That's the outside of the ring as Luke takes advantage of that, throwing him against the turnbuckle at this point. And Luke is still stunned, you can tell. Just try to throw him into the ring, get some separation here, and hopefully get in Carl Anderson, who you can see is exhausted on the ropes, as Luke Gallows drops a quick little elbow right there, putting Scott Dawson into a seated type position, wrangling him, grabbing him by the neck, lifting him to his feet, and just tossing him like a rag doll. You could think he's a little Beanie Baby the way he just flung him, because he went flying as Luke is just wrenching on the trap, that arm, that shoulder of Scott Dawson. As Luke Gallows picks him up, grabs his lower arm, going for a pump handle slam, and he hits it. And Scott Dawson just no-sells it, rolls out of the way. Big kick to the gut of Luke Gallows. Kind of bringing him towards the ropes, the corner maybe, I don't even know, lowering Luke Gallows to the ground, tying his leg up around that rope. Like I said earlier, man, you take out a big dude's knees, he ain't going to be walking for much longer. That's a lot of weight he has to support, and if he can't support that weight, he ain't going to be doing nothing. I mean, if I was in the Money in the Bank match, yeah, I'd probably do that even more. If this ain't a Money in the Bank match, is Dash just hit a code breaker? What the hell was that? 1, 2, 3, and the Revival are your Raw Tag Team Champions. He really just, Dash Wilder, just hit a code breaker. I mean, I know it's not the code breaker, but he hit a code breaker to win the Raw Tag Team Championships, taking down, I should say, the OC, the Bullet, whatever you want to call these guys. I mean, Luke Gallows, the Machine Gun, Carl Anderson, take an L. The OC took 2 L's tonight, if you think about it. Both AJ Styles and the Good Brothers lost tonight, and Randy and the Revival end up reigning victorious here tonight as Scott Dawson, Dash Wilder are your new Raw Tag Team Championships. Look at those gorgeous belts right there. It's not the Revivals. Is this the Revivals division? Is this the start of some dominance? Or is this a fluke win for the Revival? Who knows? Now, second match of this episode right here, you have the Demon Finn Balor Intercontinental Championship. And originally, this man wasn't even supposed to be in the match at all. But last week, in an Intercontinental Championship between Cesaro and Sami Zayn, well, if you didn't watch that episode, then honestly, watch this. You'll see why he's in this match.
Who's here? Who is that? Nobody's out here. Whose music is that? Cesaro's turn around. Oh my God, it's Finn Balor! It's Finn Balor, Coup de Grace, or not Coup de Grace, the other thing. Oh my God! Finn Balor just came to save Sami Zayn! What? The 2 count kick out at 2! Holy shit! Cesaro's still alive!
Now, after that attack, Finn Balor, was put in the match. Cesaro did end up winning the Intercontinental Championship. So Cesaro is the Intercontinental Champion, but After that attack, Finn Balor wiggles himself into the rematch here, and it is now a triple threat match. Sami Zayn, Finn Balor, and Cesaro for the Intercontinental Championship. Hopefully nobody's going to come out here and cause any monkey business. Hopefully it's a triple threat match, so there is no disqualification. But honestly, Finn Balor, does he deserve this match? Does he deserve to be in the title picture? Who knows? But he will make his presence felt here as Finn Balor makes his way down to the ring with a little bit of swagger now. As up next, coming out of the ring, I mean, come on now. The one, the only, Sami Zayn now. Him and Cesaro put on one hell of a classic match on Smackdown last week for that Intercontinental Championship. Sami Zayn feels like he was in control until Finn Balor, I guess, attacked and got in between his match there. Even though he lost, he still blames Finn Balor, so obviously he's here in this match. And the man defending that Intercontinental Championship, who beat Sami Zayn last week, won the Intercontinental Championship, beat him even after taking a 1916 from Finn Balor, is your Intercontinental Champion, one half of the former team, The Bar, which you'll see Cesaro is still having abandonment issues. Very sad that he's no longer part of The Bar. He still uses their Titantron, but here he is, the Intercontinental Champion out here. Finally and last, he is the Royal Champion, you know, the Swiss Cyborg Cesaro. Now, Cesaro, I mean, he's probably not very happy he has to take on two men, but if you saw in that clip or you watched the last episode, he kind of did take two men on once. No homo, pause. That's a little bit sus sounding if you're weird. But technically, Finn Balor attacked him in the 1916, and he still had to wrestle Sami Zayn all in that big moment. Here we go, match starting. Cesaro running with a quick uppercut right there, kind of taking the head off Sami Zayn. I mean, Cesaro couldn't even get into the ring before Sami started charging at him, but Cesaro didn't even care. He was prepared as he hit that huge uppercut there. As Finn and Sami seem to fight together, not together, fight each other. As Cesaro is going to play smart. He's going to use his championship advantage and kind of just go straight to the weapons, it seems, to get that little bit of a advantage over the two. I mean, a weapon is much stronger than your fists. I feel like if you got hit in the face with a chair, that hurt more than a fist. But he's setting it in the corner. Big slap by Finn Balor, who just took down Sami Zayn. Big drop toe thingamajiggy there by Cesaro, who hits another running uppercut. Another on Sami Zayn right there. And he is in control momentarily as both men are down. Sami kicking him straight in the jaws. Finn Balor worked himself up. Both men are now focusing on the Intercontinental Championship. I mean, not the Intercontinental Championship. The Intercontinental Champion, who might be the biggest threat. I mean, he is the champion. You'd think he's the best if he's the champion, but things aren't always what they seem in the WWE. But Finn Balor notices that as he throws Sami going to work on Cesaro by himself. Cesaro gets out of whatever Finn Balor was going there. And big punch, just kind of socking him in the face, treating it like it's an MMA fight. Dropping him with a big clothesline type thingy. Just putting, you know, like clothespins where you hang your clothes? He just kind of treated Finn Balor like a cloth, like a piece of cloth. And now he's throwing Sami Zayn head first into that steel chair that he set up in the very beginning of this match. It kind of worked out exactly how he hoped. But Finn Balor putting Cesaro onto the corner, now on the outside. Big drop kick sending Cesaro flailing to the outside. And now it's time for Finn Balor to focus on the man that says cost him the match. Finn Balor is going to be fighting good old Sami Zayn right here. Is putting him in like a leg lock, headlock, nailing him with some sharp Irish elbows. You know, he's from Ireland, so they're obviously Irish elbows. What other elbows would they be? French elbows? No. They wouldn't be Swiss elbows because that's Cesaro. And Sami Zayn is Canadian. So none of it wouldn't be an American elbow. That's for sure. None of these men are American. The only American in the ring right now is the referee. As Cesaro's just standing there watching with the chair, waiting for his time to strike. Big kick up by Finn Balor, who instantly gets dropped by the super kick. Or not even super kick, drop kick. Sorry, my bad. And a big elbow. But nailed to the face is Sami Zayn, but he gets right back up. Big kick to Cesaro. 1 count. Not even a 1 count, really. As Cesaro kicks out. Can Sami Zayn really win this match? I mean, to be fair, Finn Balor ruined it for him last time. Finn Balor might ruin it for him this time. As Cesaro lifting and dropping the Canadian Wonder Man Good old Wonder Bread. White as Wonder Bread is Cesaro. And so are his and Finn Balor's attires. I mean, everyone got some green and whites and all kinds of nice, beautiful shades. And, oh, poor Cesaro. Kick straight in the face as an armbar is applied by Finn Balor. Rope break, you know, no disqualifications, but rope break is still a thing here as Sami gets dropped again. I mean, they're just kind of attacking Sami. It's kind of a 2-on-1. This is a little unfair as Sami smartly rolls out of the ring. Finn Balor joining him out on the outside. Big uppercut by Sami. You know he learned that from Cesaro. Cesaro taught him a couple things. Throwing him up. Oh, ow. Just up against the apron. That must hurt. Cesaro once again grabbing that chair. Kind of watching from the outside as Sami sends Finn Balor straight into them stairs. And Cesaro's taking a part of the table. I don't know what he could be going for. We literally just had to put that table back together like 2 hours ago, Cesaro, okay? We already had someone go through that table. We don't need you taking it apart again. This isn't a Lego set. It's not quick. It's not easy. Why'd you got to do that? As Cesaro grabbing the feet of Sami Zayn, kind of dragging him down, throwing his head off them ropes. Sami ducks it, hits him with a clothesline of his own, and Sami is finally in control here as he is kind of just throwing Cesaro around, taking him outside of the ring, trying to get him out of the equation as he gets a big blue thunder bomb straight on Finn Balor, but Cesaro, not even phased by getting thrown out of the ring, is in the ring again. Finn Balor almost just got covered right there, but Cesaro to the rescue as he grabs both arms of Sami, just holding him in the air, showing everybody his strength as he drops him right down, hitting the corner of that chair, it seemed like, for Sami. As he's getting picked up again, just carried around by the Swiss Superman. Another feat of strength here with the big suplex after holding for, Jesus, way too long right there. Finn Balor, though, grabbing the Intercontinental Champion. Could he be going for a suplex of his own straight on that steel chair? I'm sure Cesaro is feeling the effects of that one. I mean, if steel was right into my back, that would hurt. But Cesaro hitting him with another big forearm. His technical difficulties just seem to keep happening because our cameramen cannot capture every second of the action, unfortunately. It's a big right hand from Cesaro again. Kind of stuns Finn Balor. Finn Balor hits him right back with a quick DDT. Going for the cover. Could that be enough? 1, 2. Broken up by Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn could have ended that with a big STO flapjack type move right there. Going for the pin. 1. Kick out at 1, dude. Finn Balor isn't even phased. Finn Balor isn't even phased right there. And Sami Zayn can't believe his eyes. Kicking him in the gut. Oh my, what in the world? Sami is about to drop this man on his goddamn neck. Oh, Jesus Christ. He just folded like an omelet, man. Like an absolute omelet. As Cesaro not letting Sami get the pin here as he hits a little, not a pump handle, axe handle on the back of his neck, but he's going to go for the cover himself. Trying to sneak a cover. 2 count. Kick out at 2 by Finn Balor. He really just, okay. Finn Balor showing some resiliency here. Not going down yet. Big spinning forearm. Shades of Brody Lee there by Cesaro now. Actually, not even Brody Lee. Also, good friend of Cesaro's, Chris Hero. Also known as Cassius Ohno. And he's going to... Oh, my Jesus Christ. Sami Zayn just laid the fuck out of Cesaro. My bad. I apologize in my French. Big blue thunder bomb. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. You're telling me Cesaro went for an uppercut. Got absolutely manhandled. Dropped onto that chair. Blue thunder bombed. And he still kicked out as he catches the leg of Cesaro and throws him down with a big clothesline. What could he be going for here? A neutralizer on the chair, maybe? No. No, it's a figure 4. No, not a figure 4. Sorry, my bad. It is a... Okay. Why is he hitting the sharpshooter? Finn Balor just kind of kicks him out of it. Finn Balor grabbing the back of the neck of Cesaro and running an uppercut. Giving him the fade. Running his fade. Quite literally. That man's hair is receding pretty bad. Poor Cesaro. He's bald. As Finn Balor going for that cover on Sami Zayn. Kick out at 2 by Sami Zayn. Neither man can believe it. Well, Sami can because he's already back to his feet. Big right hand right there. Another forearm. Completely just doesn't connect. Finn Balor throwing him into the ropes. Going for a chop. Blocked by Sami. Big right hand. And a... I don't even know what to call that drop kick. It was just a There's a brutal drop kick right there. Sami just kicking the back of Finn Balor, bringing him to his feet. Big axe handle by Cesaro, hitting both men, but only Sami Zayn falls to the ground right there as Finn Balor hitting the 1916 on Cesaro. That could be it. Sami Zayn is stunned. 1, 2. He just kicked out at 1. Cesaro, the Intercontinental Championship, just kicked out at 1. Sami, though, big kick to the back of Finn Balor, raising him to his feet. Sami Zayn could be in control here as Finn is still stunned. No, Finn rolls through it. Drop toe hold on Sami. Turning around. Oh my god, Finn just caught him. Another 1916 to Sami Zayn and Finn Balor. Both men are down. Both men have been hit. Can he capitalize here? Can he? Finn Balor, 1, 2, 3. Finn Balor has stolen, whatever you want to say. He robbed Cesaro of the Intercontinental Championship. Now, this might go down as the biggest robbery of all time. Money Heist got nothing on this because Finn Balor, a man who, honestly, does he deserve to be in this match? All he did was attack Cesaro. And I mean, he attacked Cesaro's pride here tonight as Cesaro. Not even, 3 nights, right? Friday, Saturday, 2 nights after winning the championship, he's lost it to goddamn Finn Balor. But, I mean, hey, every man who's in this match is not United. They're not American. I mean, lucky them probably with everything that's going down in America right now, and the fact that Vince McMahon and America nuked both wrestling companies. Am I right? But the final match of the night here at Money in the Bank, not for the night, for the part, is the Lucha Dragons, Sin Cara and Kalisto taking on none other than the LWO, is what Angel Garza and Andrade now want to go by here. Latino World Order, much like the NWO, but Latinos only. So we'll see where that ends up going here as Sin Cara, Kalisto jumping into the ring, ready for their first championship match since I think Money in the Bank 2018, where the Salida del Sol happened, or maybe that was TLC. I don't remember, but out now is the Spanish Gods, they'd like to start calling themselves. Sorry, Sammy Guevara, I can't pronounce it. Trademark, not happening. But Angel Garza, the most beautiful man on the planet. Andrade, the most cunning man on the planet. These two, obviously, lately have been boasting about their looks. I mean, one is boning the general manager's daughter, and the other has been giving a rose to absolutely everybody on the planet backstage, and they're accepting it like it is chlamydia at a whorehouse. Wow, that was a reference I didn't think I would ever make, especially in a wrestling video, but I did. Smackdown Tag Team Championships on the line. Starting off will be Kalisto and Andrade, 2 men who have formerly held the United States Championship. The other 2 have not held the United States Championship in Sin Cara and Angel Garza. Angel Garza, I don't believe, has won any titles, and Sin Cara is a NXT Tag Team Champion, and that's about it. That is about it. It's a big right hand from the little man Kalisto, going for a spinning Hurricane Rana, sending Andrade kind of into his own corner. I would want to get out of that if I was him, but he is tagging in his partner, Sin Cara, very early in the match. Sin Cara, though, right hands, and then kind of throwing Andrade right back in the corner. Andrade bounces off them turnbuckles, and a big clothesline by the luchador, the masked luchador. Sin Cara, I wonder who's under that mask. Literally anybody could be under that mask. Anybody in the world. And nobody knows. Same thing with Kalisto. It's just known as Kalisto. Sin Cara, it could be anybody. As Kalisto tags himself in, taking matters into his own hands, but he runs straight into a couple of forearms by Andrade, and Andrade picking up, putting him on his back. Big pump handle, spine little thingy, he just kind of dropped him straight on his head as he tags in Angel Garza. Now, Angel Garza has been kind of a ladies' man of a sorts, getting kisses from every female ever. And speaking of females and Divas division, yes, there are not a single Divas card. There's no female wrestlers on the card tonight or in the universe mode so far. I will be changing that. I'm sorry. I didn't realize how much people actually enjoy women's wrestling, and I do enjoy it. I just, a lot of times they're a lot harder to book, I guess. I don't know how to explain it, so I didn't book them. They will be booking. They're on their way. Don't you worry. We will have a We'll have a what can we call it? We'll have a women's Rumble match, but not a Royal Rumble. It's kind of like a Royal Rumble. It's 10 women, I should say, 10 females in a Royal Rumble on Raw for the Women's Championship. We're not going to do Raw and SmackDown. Championship is Kalisto grabbing a kendo stick. Very different. He's staring down Sin Cara and drops it. Almost symbolic, I'd say. Maybe Kalisto thinks they need to take extra I wouldn't put it past Kalisto. Maybe he thinks he needs some extra measures to put down the LWO if they're going to play dirty like they did last week to put themselves in that spot. Maybe they do as the luchador, the mini luchador Kalisto, leading Andrade straight into a kick and then rolling him on the ground. But Sin Cara running in the ring, picking up that kendo stick, eyeing down Sin Cara, is slamming that kendo stick straight into Kalisto. He's snapped. He's beating the hell out of everyone here, mainly Andrade, who I think is in the crossfire here. But Sin Cara is let loose and has destroyed everybody on Money in the Bank. What could this mean for the Lucha Dragons and the LWO?
I'm the bee's knees, these hoes, yeah, they just love me. Flow so cold, but my nose straight runny. Got a lot of bros, so don't act funny. Shooting off shots, gun hopping like a bunny. Run up on me, you a motherfucking dummy. You know I do these